Yo! Today's video is about creatine. All you need to know about creatine. Maybe not all you need to know, but a lot of the stuff that people ask about creatine. Can you dry scoop it? Does the form matter? Does a lot different things matter about it? What kind of creatine is the best? How much to take? All this kind of information about creatine, guys. So today I'm going to be talking about it. I'm about to go hit back and buys. Feeling a bit tired, but you know, we're back with another video on the channel, so make sure to hit that subscribe, like button to support the channel, boys. But anyways, creatine, yo. Can you dry scoop it? First off, that's probably what you came to the video for, because that was one of the biggest questions I had. Can you dry scoop creatine? Like, everyone knows creatine is a powder that, you know, you take to basically increase muscle. I mean, creatine does a lot of stuff, but the main benefits is it increases muscle growth. It increases the water in your muscle, basically, and it can increase your performance in the gym. And therefore, if you're performing better, doing more sets, more reps, pushing yourself harder to failure in the gym, you're gonna get better muscle growth. So that's basically the gist of creatine. That's why it's awesome. It's cheap and it's actually effective. It's been shown to be effective in lots of studies. Unlike lots of supplements out there, you don't really know, are these effective? Are these not effective? Do these actually do anything, or am I just wasting my money on some BS supplement? Creatine actually works, and it's pretty cheap. Like, you can go to Costco, get a kilogram of creatine for like less than $40. So creatine's awesome. My hair's super messy, but we ball, yo, we ball. All that matters is that we at the gym and we talking about creatine. But yeah, so the type doesn't really matter. Creatine monohydrate, micronized creatine has been shown, like, maybe it could be slightly better because it can clump less, but honestly probably makes less than 1% of a difference, and it's really probably not even making a difference at all. So just take any creatine monohydrate. There's different influencers out there that will try to sell you, oh, we have a buffered pH of our creatine, so it's like better because it doesn't affect your stomach acid. But all that, guys, it's all BS. Just any creatine monohydrate is going to be good, all right? Don't worry about it. Don't go on Temu and order some off-brand creatine, but at the same time, if you go to Walmart or you go to Costco or you go wherever, you buy a cheap brand, it's going to be fine, all right? If it says, third-party tested, if it looks legitimate, it's probably legitimate. To be double sure, you can look it up, make sure the brand is actually reputable. And if you got the extra money to spare, maybe you can go with like a real, popular brand like Optimum Nutrition or something like that. If you really want to get the good stuff, if you really want to make sure you're getting some legitimate creatine that's gonna, actually give you the benefits of creatine. But yeah, generally, if you get pure creatine monohydrate, it's gonna be all good. And okay, so I don't even think I addressed it yet. Can you dry scoop creatine? Yes, you can dry scoop creatine. But if you're gonna dry scoop creatine, don't dry scoop. Let's say you take 5 grams a day. Don't take the 5-gram scoop and then just don't have any water or anything. Because obviously we know creatine is to help get water into the muscle. So if you just take a bunch of creatine, or you take your daily creatine and then you don't drink any liquids, any water, anything for the next hour or whatever, probably not the best. You should take your creatine, drink some water, whatever. Maybe you like dry scooping your creatine for whatever reason. Maybe you have flavored creatine. I don't know. You dry scoop it and then you drink your Diet Coke or you drink a glass of water, whatever. It flushes it down, gets it down into your system. That's going to be fine. That's going to be all right. Your creatine's still going to be effective. If you really want to make sure guaranteed that you're like getting the full 100% effectiveness of your creatine, grab a glass of water, grab your creatine, put it in, mix it up, take it like traditional use. But if you're asking in general, is it fine to dry scoop? Yes, you'll still get all the benefits of creatine. Also, okay, so that answers that question. But what about dosage? How much do you need to take? Well, anything from 2 grams all the way up to like 10 grams is going to be good. So if you're a super small female, maybe you're 90 pounds, I don't know, super short, super skinny, don't have a lot of muscle, whatever, you might only need 2 grams because your body's so small and you don't have a lot of muscle to actually fill up with creatine. So 2 grams is enough for you. But if you're a really big guy, tons of muscle, maybe you're 250 pounds, tons of muscle, you might need 10 grams to be optimal. Now, of course, you don't need creatine. It's not like you need creatine, but we're talking about optimal dose to get the optimal benefits for muscle growth, for, the cognitive. Lots of people don't know this, but creatine can help with your cognitive health, your thinking, basically. It can make you smarter, make you think faster, better. So, I mean, if you're in school still or you are in a job that requires thinking, having creatine can even benefit that. So, just, who doesn't want to be smarter and think clearer and better? Most people that I know want to be able to think smarter, think clear, all that kind of stuff. So taking creatine is going to be a benefit, obviously. And obviously the muscle gain benefits, the being stronger in the gym, building more muscle. Do you need a loading phase? That's another question. Not really. Just take 5 grams every day. And eventually you'll gain the little bit of water weight, and then it will be stable. Your weight will stabilize. You'll get all the benefits. So you don't need to do a loading phase, but you can, if you want, just double your dose, 10 grams for like a week, and then go down to 5 grams. But 5 grams is the general recommended dose for the average person. So if you're a 150-pound guy with decent muscle mass, not super overweight, not super lean, like I said, 150-pound guy, just take like 5 grams a day. Just 5 grams a day is going to be good. You can experiment a little bit lower, a little bit more if you want. Also, who's going to benefit from creatine the most is the people that aren't eating a lot of like meat foods. If you're not eating a lot of animal foods, you're going to benefit more from creatine. Why? Well, some animal foods, eggs, steak, different meat products have creatine in them. So if you're already eating lots of those foods, you might already be getting a few grams of creatine in your diet, and therefore adding more creatine on top it won't really benefit you as much because you're already getting some creatine. So there you go. But if you're vegan or you're not eating a lot of those meat products, and maybe you're barely getting any creatine in your diet, and then when you add creatine in with the creatine supplement, it's going to be like boom, and all of a sudden you're building more muscle, maybe not way faster, but you're going to notice a more significant impact than someone that's already eating those animal-based foods with creatine in them. So creatine for those kind of people can help more. So if you're a vegan or not eating those animal-based foods with more creatine in them, then yeah, definitely adding creatine can help you a lot more at least. So should you add creatine? Why? Yes, it's a cheap supplement. It works. It's been studied well. Even if you just want the mental benefits or anything, just take like 4 grams a day. It will be good. 5 grams for weight training. Honestly, any amount's going to be good. Doesn't have any calories. It's not like it's a protein or an amino acid that has calories. It literally has no calories. You can have it. You can dry scoop it. You can put it in whatever. Does timing matter? No. You could have it pre-workout, post-workout, before bed, in the morning, whenever. What I would recommend is just take it at the same time every day so you remember to take it, because that's the biggest thing, is just remembering to take it every day. Because creatine, the biggest importance with it is remembering to take it every day. If you miss a day out of the month, let's say, it's not going to impact you that much. But if you want to get the most optimal effects of creatine, take it every day. So what I recommend, if you take, a multivitamin and a fish oil, let's say, every morning you wake up, you take your fish oil and your multivitamin, just take the creatine with it, all the supplements at once. creatine, fish oil, multivitamin, boom. All your supplements are good like that. Maybe even drink it with a protein shake. Then you know. Then when you go to school or work or whatever, you know, hey, I got my creatine done, I got my multivitamin done, I got my fish oil done, I got my protein shake in. I am rocking the day. I got everything done. I don't have to worry about forgetting or doing or messing up. I got everything I need done. So that can be an effective thing to do. Just take it every day at the same time with your other supplements. So yeah, the timing doesn't really matter in terms of effectiveness. You can take it pre-workout, post-workout. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. Before bed. Some people say it causes bloating. Not really. Guys, if you're getting bloating from creatine, maybe you're taking too much of it, or maybe you're taking the Timu brand of creatine. But if you're taking a normal brand of creatine, not taking too much, you should be good with the creatine. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I can say off the top of my head on creatine. A lot of the questions that I had before in my beginning of lifting, and I researched into it through many sources, obviously reputable sources like Mike Israetel, using ChatGPT, looking at other fitness influencers, reading books, reading articles, studies, making sure that, watching people like Lane Norton, people that are smart, people that aren't spreading BS, getting the actual information, and those are some of the answers to some of the questions I've had for creatine. So I hope that was an informative video for you guys. Helped you guys realize the benefits of creatine, how to use it more properly. And I'm going to go hit back and biceps, guys. So like, share, subscribe to help you, boy. Peace out, guys.